This is a fairly new poem. I read it once before at a coffee shop open mic night, and there were 5 people there. So it's a little bit more. I'm sitting at this bar in Idaho, even though I ain't old enough to drink. But they let me slide on it because the bartender, she ain't old enough either. And this girl ain't your typical bartender. Yeah, she's got the messy hair and the discolored nails and the tired eyes, but you can tell this girl used to be beautiful. Not the prom queen kind of way, but in the she skipped prom to sneak into a rock concert kind of way. A couple of years ago, she made the boys crazy and the rich girls jealous. But now she's 19, already in decay since she peaked early, and all she has left to offer is a broken smile, because people took everything else, piece by piece. And I realize I want to talk to her more than any girl since Tennessee, because I need to know her story, and she needs to know that not every man just wants to use her, and that I see God in those tired eyes of hers, and that I hear her sacred pain in her cracked voice, and that she's the only one who breaks too easily. When this guy leans to me and with his sticky Johnny Walker voice says, "That girl you've been eyeing over there, she's the easy type, I can tell." And I know what's coming next. But I'm trying to imagine it differently this time, where this exhausted beauty is just allowed to persist, where she can try to find her way through this when he says it. You want her? Because if you don't, I do. And I'm barely able to bite my tongue this time, because you see, I've been doing this Holden Caulfield baller circuit for a couple of years now, and I've heard this line at least a couple hundred times. And more than anything, I just want to turn to him and say, you did this. You did this to her and 1,000 other girls. You're the reason she wears her hair long to cover her face, so she won't feel ashamed as she walks by a mirror. Because she was able to forget all of her body except for her eyes, because when she sees those eyes, she's a 7-year-old princess again. You're the reason she has to wear specific types of shirts. Shirts that show her breasts so that she can get the attention of the men at the bars. Shirts that also get the stares and a few catcalls and maybe a free dinner on a lucky night. But also shirts that cover the bruises from all those unlucky nights. You're the reason she wears a cross around her neck even though she isn't religious. Because even though she hasn't been to church in a few years, and even though she knows she ain't ever going to be an angel, Jesus is the only man who hasn't tried to screw her, and she figures that should count for something. And finally, I look into her tired eyes and say, you're going to leave Idaho one day. I know it. Even if the direction is out rather than across. None of this ever happened. I've never been to Idaho. I picked it because it sounded exotic. But just because the girl doesn't exist doesn't make her any less real. She's as real to me as anything I know. I can't discriminate against the story just because it's imaginary. Thank you.